Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Listening Club. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. We're really happy you're here with us today.
In today's episode, we're talking about something mysterious, something strange, and something everyone experiences. Dreams.
Ah, yes, dreams. Sometimes beautiful, sometimes confusing, and sometimes just completely weird.
That's very true.
Our topic today is, why do we dream?
That's one of those questions people have asked for a very long time.
Yes, because dreams can feel meaningful, emotional, and sometimes very real.
So real that when you wake up, you need a few seconds to remember where you are.
Exactly. Sometimes I wake up and think, wait, was that real?
And sometimes you're almost disappointed that it wasn't real.
Yes, especially when the dream was nice.
So in this episode, we'll talk about why people dream, what may happen in the brain during sleep, why dreams can feel so strange, and what dreams might tell us about our thoughts and feelings.
And don't worry, we'll keep it simple and easy to follow.
Okay, Jack, let's begin with a very basic question. Do all people dream?
From what we understand, yes, most people do dream, even if they don't always remember it.
That's a really important point. Not remembering a dream is not the same as not having one.
Right. Many people say, oh, I never dream, but actually, they probably do. They just forget the dream very quickly after waking up.
That makes sense.
Dreams often happen during sleep, especially in certain stages of sleep. One well-known stage is called REM sleep. That stands for rapid eye movement.
And during REM sleep, the brain can be very active, right?
Yes, that's what researchers believe. Even though the body is resting, the brain is still doing a lot of work.
That's always so interesting to me. We think of sleep as quiet time, but the brain is not simply turned off.
Not at all. In some ways, the brain stays very busy.
So maybe dreams are not random little movies. Maybe they are connected to what the brain is doing during sleep.
Yes, that's one big idea. Some researchers believe dreams may be linked to memory, emotion, and the brain trying to organize information from the day.
Organize information. I like that.
So maybe your brain is doing late-night cleaning.
Late night cleaning. That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah, like the brain saying, let me put these thoughts here, these feelings there, and oh no, what do I do with this strange memory from 3 years ago?
That honestly sounds possible.
Well, dreams may not be as simple as cleaning, of course, but many people do think that dreaming has something to do with processing experience.
So if we had a busy or emotional day, our dreams might reflect that?
Yes, sometimes. If you feel stressed, worried, excited, or deeply sad, those feelings may show up in dreams in some form.
Even if the dream itself looks very different from real life.
Exactly. The dream may not tell the story in a clear way. It may mix people, places, memories, and emotions together.
And maybe that is why dreams often feel so strange.
I think so. In dreams, the brain doesn't always follow normal rules. Time can change. Places can change. One person can suddenly become another person. And somehow in the dream, that all feels normal.
Yes, that's always amazing. In the dream, you never stop and say, wait, why am I in school with my childhood friend and also on a train?
Exactly. You just accept it.
So why are dreams often strange instead of clear and logical?
One possible reason is that the parts of the brain linked to emotion and memory may be more active, while the parts linked to clear logic and control may be less active during dreaming.
So emotions stay strong, but logic becomes weaker.
That's one simple way to put it, yes.
That would explain a lot, because dreams often feel emotional before they feel logical.
That's true. A dream can feel scary, exciting, sad, peaceful, or confusing, even when the story makes no sense.
Hmm. I think many people want to know whether dreams mean something.
Yes, that's probably the biggest question.
People often ask, does my dream have a message? Is it trying to tell me something?
And I think the honest answer is maybe sometimes, but not always.
That sounds fair.
Some dreams may reflect our fears, hopes, memories, or daily stress, but that doesn't mean every dream has a deep hidden meaning.
So, if I dream about losing my shoes, it doesn't always mean the universe is sending me a secret sign.
Probably not.
Good to know.
But it could still connect to something in your life. Maybe stress, maybe change, maybe a small memory. The important thing is not to treat every dream like a perfect code.
I like that. Dreams may connect to real feelings, but they are not always neat or direct.
Exactly.
What about nightmares? Why do people have bad dreams?
Nightmares are interesting. They can be linked to stress, fear, anxiety, poor sleep, strong emotions, or difficult experiences.
So, when life feels heavier, dreams may feel heavier too.
Yes, and sometimes nightmares happen after a stressful event, or during periods when the mind is under pressure.
That makes sense. The mind is still carrying those feelings, even at night.
Right, sleep is not always an escape from emotion. Sometimes emotion follows us into sleep.
That's a powerful idea.
It is, and for some people, recurring dreams or recurring nightmares can happen too.
Recurring dreams, like having the same kind of dream again and again?
Yes, maybe not exactly the same every time, but similar themes. Falling, being late, losing something, being chased, or being unprepared for something important.
I think a lot of people have the I forgot there was a test today dream.
Yes, even many adults who left school years ago still have that dream.
Our brains really know how to keep old stress alive.
Apparently, yes.
Why do those recurring dreams happen?
People are still studying that, but it may be because certain worries or emotions are not fully resolved. The brain may return to similar feelings again and again.
So the dream repeats because the feeling repeats.
That's a simple and helpful way to think about it.
I also wonder why we forget dreams so easily. Sometimes I wake up and remember a dream very clearly. Then, 5 minutes later, it's gone.
Yes, that happens all the time.
Why is dream memory so weak?
One reason may be that dream memories are fragile. If you don't hold on to them quickly, your waking mind starts to move on to other things. Light, sound, plans, messages, the day ahead.
Real life comes in very fast.
Exactly. And dream memory may fade before it becomes a strong, stable memory.
That's why people often say to write dreams down right away.
Yes, if someone wants to remember dreams better, writing down even a few words after waking up can help a lot.
Before checking your phone.
Definitely before checking your phone.
I think that advice works for many things in life, honestly.
True.
Let's talk about one more interesting thing. Why do dreams feel so emotional sometimes? Even a short dream can leave a strong feeling after we wake up.
That may be because emotions are such a big part of dreaming. If the brain is processing emotional material during sleep, then it makes sense that dreams can feel intense.
Even if we don't fully understand them.
Yes, sometimes you wake up and feel peaceful, sometimes nervous, sometimes sad, sometimes deeply relieved, and you may not even remember the full dream anymore.
Just the feeling stays.
Exactly.
Do you think dreams can ever help us?
I think they can, in an indirect way. Maybe dreams don't always give us answers, but they may show us what feelings are alive inside us.
Hmm, Like a mirror, maybe?
Yes, maybe not a perfect mirror, but a strange one. A very creative mirror.
I like that. A strange and creative mirror.
If someone keeps dreaming about stress, fear, or pressure, it may be useful to ask, how am I really feeling these days?
And if someone keeps having peaceful dreams, happy dreams, or dreams full of hope, that may also say something about their inner world.
Yes, dreams can sometimes point us toward feelings we have not fully noticed during the day.
So even if dreams are not magic messages, they can still be meaningful in a human way.
Exactly. That's a very balanced way to say it.
I think some people also enjoy dreams because dreams give them a kind of freedom.
What do you mean?
In dreams, the mind is not limited in the same way. You can meet people from the past. You can be in impossible places. You can feel things very deeply. The dream world is strange, but also creative.
That's beautiful, actually.
Dreams can be confusing, yes, but they can also be full of imagination.
And maybe that is one reason people have always been interested in them. Dreams remind us that the mind is more complex than we often think.
Yes, even when we are asleep, something inside us is still moving, feeling, remembering, and creating.
That's kind of amazing.
It really is.
Before we finish, let's make things simple. If someone asks, why do we dream? What's a good, short answer?
Maybe this. We dream because the brain stays active during sleep, and dreams may be linked to memory, emotion, and the mind processing experience.
That's very clear.
And if someone asks, do dreams always mean something? I would say, not always in a direct way, but they may reflect feelings, stress, memories, or thoughts.
Yes, and if someone asks, why are dreams so strange? Then maybe the answer is because emotion stays strong while logic becomes weaker.
Which explains the flying school bus.
Yes, and the talking cat, and the endless hallway, and all the other dream things.
Exactly.
Dreams are strange, but maybe they are not meaningless.
They may be one of the ways the sleeping mind speaks, quietly, emotionally, and sometimes very oddly.
I like that line.
Me too.
So, today's idea is simple. Dreams are a natural part of sleep. Most people dream, even if they don't remember it. Dreams may help the brain process memory and emotion, and that may be why they can feel so strange, powerful, and personal.
Yes, and even if we do not fully understand dreams, they remind us that the mind is always doing more than we see.
Thanks for listening to English Listening Club.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who is also learning English.
And maybe tell them about your strangest dream, too.
That could be a very interesting conversation.
Take care, keep listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!